Can we go back a little bit into Tony's early days, his teenage days, his younger days? What was he like? What was going on? Was God in the picture?
Yeah, well, I was, my mum came from Scotland, so being a good Presbyterian, she got me christened when I was a baby. And when I was younger, she made sure I went off to Sunday school. Now, I don't remember much of my Sunday school days. I remember taking my sister along to Sunday school. I remember going to Sunday school at the Sandringham Baptist Church in Auckland. And the Sunday school teachers having time for me, and I was very grateful for that. I remember hearing some stories, but I don't remember too much of that. I remember if you remembered memory verses, you'd get little stickers that you could add up to put on a card on a card. And if you filled the card, you'd get a free cross, glowing cross, you could put over your bed or whatever. And I remember stealing the stickers from the Sunday school teacher's drawer so I could get the free cross, but I don't remember anything else really much from the Sunday school time. But it was a few years later when we relocated back to Levin. And it was school holidays at a new Christian camp had started there in the Horowhenua, a place called Forest Lakes. And Mum thought it was a great way of getting me out of her hair for the week. And so off I went. And it was there I met some wonderful Christians. And it was there I began to hear about Jesus in a way that was mesmerizing. There was a Māori preacher there called John Comedy. And John used to tell about Jesus, wonderful stories about Jesus.
Wow.
In a way that as a young person, it was mesmerizing. And I connected with some of the young people who were leaders. And there was something very winsome. It wasn't just the words they said, it was just the way they connected and the people they were. And this drew me. I remember as a 9-year-old, I was interested, but it took a while for the cogs to be moving. And every holidays I went back, camp after camp, holiday after holiday, until I was about 11. And all those camps and those conversations and listening to John, it all sort of gelled. And I remember going to one of the leaders, and I said, "Look, what do I do? This is real. I need to do something about this. How can I become a Christian?"
Wow.
And the person said, "Well, let me ask you a few questions, Tony." He said, "Do you believe that Jesus died for you?" And I said, "Yeah, I do. I do believe he died for me." And he said, "Do you believe that he rose from the dead?" And I said, I do believe that he rose from the dead." And he said, "Are you prepared to give your life to him?" And I said, as much as, yes, I do. And as much as I could understand that as an 11-year-old, yes, I do. And he said, "Well, just tell God that." And I remember in an 11-year-old's prayer, just telling God, "God, I want to know you. I believe you love me. I believe you want a relationship with me. I believe I was meant for this purpose.
Wow.
And I want to give my life to you." And I recognize that Jesus made a way for that through dying on the cross for me and rising from the dead. And I now give whatever is me to you. I want to know you.
Wow. And you're 11 at this time.
I was 11. And as much as an 11-year-old boy could understand what he was doing, listen, I knew what I had done. I knew something had happened. There was a transaction that had taken place. There was nothing supernatural that I felt took place, except when I woke the next morning, I knew something had shifted in me. Some years later, my mother said she had noticed when I came home from camp that there was something different about me.
Faith and patience. Faith and patience. Patience
means allow it to happen. Stay the same. Stay persistent. Keep going. Faith, know that it can happen at any moment. Get excited because it can happen at any moment. You were so close. Don't quit now. Keep pushing. You got this.